The biggest misconception about fundraising with board members that have never gotten good fundraising training is that fundraising is cold calling. You're twisting arms, you're asking people for money, and because of that, when they say no, you take it personally because you take it as a rejection to you. Fundraising is really relationship building, it's not cold calling, and one of the things we try to get board members to do is understand the difference between cold calling in the corporate world and relationship building in the nonprofit world. So when board members understand that 90% of the work in fundraising is explaining to somebody why the agency is important, explaining to them the work they do in the community, explaining to them why they need charitable gifts to run the operation, that's 90% of the ask right there. That the ask really becomes, do you want to use a check or a credit card, because you've already convinced them it's an investment that they're excited to make. When they understand that fundraising is a three-step process of cultivation, solicitation, and stewardship, and that 90% of the work is very clearly in the relationship building of cultivating and stewardship, then they're more willing to embrace the board's role in fundraising. I tell board members if they don't want to ask for money, they never have to ask for money, because we can always get somebody to ask for money. That the heavy lifting is in the cultivation and the stewardship, and if they're not willing to do that, they have to wonder what they're doing on the board.